if you have to describe it in a few lines, the first album, what is it?
That was pretty much the hazing part for me. You know, oh man, that was a rough time for me because they wouldn't let me record. Like halfway through the record, they just wouldn't let me record on any of the songs, and
because you were new or something.
Yeah, and just they just weren't gonna hand this to me,
So you had to earn your place.
Yeah, absolutely.
How?
Yeah, it was difficult. It's to understand Slipknot back then is really difficult because it's like such mental abuse, just never getting any love from the guys at all. It was just a really hard time, but I really, really love music, man. So I think that's kind of what drove me, just knowing that song Spit It Out. Like I just knew that it was special, man. And I knew, and I believed in that song. And because the guys just, I was like, once in a while, like I'd be driving, I remember driving with Paul, and I was like, so am I going to be number 3, because obviously, like everybody else has a number except for 3.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, man, you're not getting a number yet, and just shit like that, that constantly was like, I was like, God, man, these guys just fucking hate me.
When was the turning point?
Probably, for me personally, maybe a month ago.
A month ago?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know, man. It's just, I'm just really hard on myself. And so I always thought that it was gonna end, But I finally I've come to a time in my life where I'm number 3, man. And nobody else can do what I do, If somebody else was to try and get up there and imitate it, it wouldn't be the same.
Well, you were saying they were really hard on you. Were they also hard on each other, or were they hate against you, or what was it?
They were hard on each other too, and it was
yeah, because.
But they were together, I just felt on my own that it was always going to end, now we laugh about it. They're like, oh my God, dude, like, why were you thinking that the whole time, like, you're Chris, we're a family and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know, it's kind of, I have a lot to, like Jason Newsted, like when I watched that film, I relate a lot to like how he felt, about being like the new person.
Yeah.
So it's difficult, man, but.
And now?
Now I'm part of the family, man. I know that I'm an important part of this band as far as even being friends with these guys. So now I feel more like I can present ideas and thoughts about Slipknot because now I have enough time under my belt to where my ideas will be listened to and respected. Whatever idea it is, like I now have the strength and feel such a part of that it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. Like I can voice my opinion, and to have that opinion be listened to and then responded to in a kind way is a humongous leap in my career with Slipknot. Because before I would just sit and just, and not try and fuck up, when now I'm like, hey man, I'm telling you like it is.
Who were the worst?
Who was the worst?
Yeah, for you?
All of them.
All of them?
Every fucking one of them.
For lots?
Yeah.